Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to welcome President Biden, President Yoon, and many distinguished guests to our Pyeongtaek Semiconductor Campus today, the largest and most advanced fabrication site in the world. Over a quarter century ago, Samsung became the first international company to make semiconductors in the United States. We highly value our friendship and look forward to continuing our special relationship. Semiconductors are engines of the modern world, driving growth and opportunity for all. They enable people around the globe to have equitable access to the internet and its vast database of knowledge, and they advance business productivity on all fronts. This innovation is possible with your devotion. So thank you, Team Samsung. In South Korea, the United States, and around the world. It is now my great honor and pleasure to welcome our presidents. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me welcoming President Yoon and President Biden.
바이든 대통령님, 그리고 내외 귀빈 여러분, 오늘 바이든 대통령께서 방한의 첫 일정으로 세계 최대 규모의 삼성 반도체 평택 캠퍼스를 방문하신 것을 매우 뜻깊게 생각합니다. 바이든 대통령께서는 취임하신 이래 글로벌 공급망의 핵심으로 반도체의 중요성을 강조해 왔습니다. 반도체법의 의회 통과를 위해 많은 노력을 쏟고 계신 것을 알고 있습니다. 아울러 공급망 정상회의를 직접 주재하시고 글로벌 공급망 안정을 위한 국제 협력을 이끌고 계십니다. 오늘 바이든 대통령의 평택 캠퍼스 방문은 반도체가 갖는 경제안보적 의미는 물론 반도체를 통한 한미 글로벌 포괄적 전략동맹의 의미를 되새길 수 있는 좋은 기회가 될 것입니다. 반도체는 자율주행차, AI, 로봇 등 모든 첨단 산업의 필수 부품이자 미래 기술 경쟁력을 좌우하는 핵심 요소입니다. 대한민국은 전 세계 메모리 반도체의 70%를 공급하면서 반도체 글로벌 공급망의 핵심적인 역할을 수행하고 있습니다. 한미 동맹의 오랜 역사처럼 한미 반도체 협력의 역사 또한 매우 깊습니다. 이 땅의 첫 반도체 기업으로 한미 합작의 한국 반도체가 1974년에 설립되었습니다. 미국 마이크론사와의 기술 제휴를 통해 세계 세 번째로 64K D램을 개발한 이래 미국 오스틴시에 이어서 테일러시에 첨단 파운드리를 설립하기에 이르렀습니다. 램 리서치, 듀폰 등 미국의 반도체 소재 장비 업체들도 한국 투자를 통해 한국 반도체 업체와의 협업을 강화하고 있습니다. 동시에 한미 정부 간 반도체 협력도 활발히 진행되고 있습니다. 작년 말 출범한 한미 반도체 파트너십 대화를 통해 반도체 공급망 협력은 물론 투자, 인력, 기술 협력 사업도 진행되고 있습니다. 저는 반도체가 우리 미래를 책임질 국가 안보 자산이라고 생각하면서 과감한 인센티브와 필요한 지원을 아끼지 않을 계획입니다. 바이든 대통령께서도 우리 반도체 기업들의 미국 투자에 대한 각종 인센티브를 제공할 뿐 아니라 미국의 첨단 소재 장비 설계 기업들의 한국 투자에도 큰 관심을 가져주시기를 부탁드립니다. 바이든 대통령께서 한국 반도체의 심장인 평택 캠퍼스에 방문해 주셔서 다시 한번 깊이 감사드립니다. 오늘 방문을 계기로 한미 관계가 첨단 기술과 공급망 협력에 기반한 경제안보 동맹으로 거듭나기를 희망합니다. 감사합니다.
Mr. President, thank you. Thank you. You're very generous. Thank you very much. Mr. President, thank you for that introduction. It's wonderful to be back in the Republic of Korea. President Yoon, I'm honored by the welcome you've given me to your beautiful country. And congratulations again on your election. Congratulations. And recent inauguration. I and my country look forward to a very productive few days together where we can get to know one another better and explore ways to take the alliance between the Republic of Korea and the United States to even greater heights than it already exists. And Vice Chairman Lee, thank you for welcoming us to this Samsung semiconductor facility. This is an auspicious start to my visit because it's emblematic of the future cooperation and innovation that our nations can and must build together. I'm joined by my Secretary of Commerce, Secretary Raimondo is here in the front row, who's working every day to bring us closer to that goal. I've just seen how this plant makes the most advanced semiconductor chips in the world. They're a wonder of innovation, design, precision, and manufacturing. Semiconductors power our economies and enable our modern lives, from our automobiles to our smartphones to medical diagnostic equipment. And when it comes to the most advanced chips like the ones made here in Samsung, is only one of only 3 companies in the world that makes these chips. It's incredible, an incredible achievement. Because these little chips, only a few nanometers thick, are the key to propelling us into the next era of humanity's technological development. Artificial intelligence, quantum technologies, 5G, and so very much more, things we haven't even thought of at this point. This plant also reflects the close bonds and innovation between our countries. Much of the technology and machinery that is used to make these chips was designed and produced in the United States. And by uniting our skills and our technological know-how, it allows the production of chips that are critical to both our countries and are essential sectors of our global economy. And thanks for the incredible $17 billion investment that Samsung announced last May, soon to the United States to have a facility like this one that manufactures the most advanced chips in the world in Tyler, Texas. Thank you. This investment will create 3,000 new high-tech jobs in Texas and add to 20,000 jobs Samsung already supports in the United States of America. So I want to thank Samsung for their investment and for continuing to expand the very productive partnership between the Republic of Korea and the United States. And I know that Samsung will also be working with Stellantis on a joint venture to build a new facility in the United States that will manufacture batteries for electric vehicles. Investments like these are going to help catapult us forward toward a clean energy future which we both badly need, advancing our shared economic growth, our energy security, and our climate goals. I also want to make clear that these are smart business decisions. Samsung didn't invest $17 billion without, as we say in America, running the numbers. The United States is a top destination for foreign direct investment, like the one Samsung is making, because we have a world-class, highly skilled, and highly committed workers. I urge Samsung and Stellantis and any company investing in the United States to enter into partnerships with our most highly skilled and dedicated and engaged workers you can find anywhere in the world, American Union members. Stellantis knows how much benefit comes from a successful relationship with the union in America. They have a national agreement with my friend Ray Curry, the United Auto Workers. For every joint venture that manufactures electric vehicle batteries would be made stronger by collective bargaining relationships with American unions. We also have outstanding, skilled, dedicated union building and construction trades workers ready to build a new Samsung facility in Texas. So let's work together to make this happen and to get that plant built on time and on budget, safely and efficiently, because union labor means high-quality work that delivers the best possible return on investment. The United States has premier colleges and universities, a culture that fosters innovation and entrepreneurship, a transparent and predictable legal system where companies know their ideas and their investments will be protected. And my administration is doubling down on all of these strengths. We're investing more than $1 trillion to upgrade America's infrastructure coast to coast over the next decade. And hopefully soon, with the Bipartisan Innovation Act, we'll deliver historic federal investments in U.S. research and development, including funding for something called the CHIPS Act to revitalize the U.S. semiconductor industry. Our two nations work together to make the best, most advanced technology in the world, and this factory is proof of that. And that gives both the Republic of Korea and the United States a competitive edge in the global economy if we can keep our supply chains resilient, reliable, and secure. Over the last few years, we've seen just how critical it is. The COVID-19 pandemic, exposed the fragility of just-in-time supply chains. The global semiconductor shortage has caused a shortfall in consumer goods, especially automobiles, and is contributing to higher prices around the world. And now, Putin's brutal and unprovoked war in Ukraine has further spotlighted the need to secure our critical supply chains so that our economy, our economic, and our national security are not dependent on countries that don't share our values. A critical component of how we'll do that, in my view, is by working with close partners who do share our values, like the Republic of Korea, to secure more of what we need from our allies and partners and bolster our supply chain resilience. That's why our strategy is to build around strengthening our ties and cooperation across the board. That's how both our nations can improve our long-term resilience, increase our shared prosperity, and put our people in the best position to come out ahead in the competition of the 21st century. And that's why, Mr. President, I came to the Republic of Korea on my first trip to Asia as President of the United States. So much of the future of the world is going to be written here in the Indo-Pacific over the next several decades. We're standing at an inflection point in history where the decisions we make today will have far-reaching impacts on the world we leave to our children tomorrow. This vibrant democracy has become a powerhouse of global innovation by investing in educating its people. And companies like Samsung that are driven by responsible development of technology and innovation will be critical to shaping the future in the direction of our two countries, the direction we both want to go. So this is the moment, in my view, to invest in one another, to deepen our business ties, to bring our people even closer together. This is something President Yoon and I will be talking about on our visit after this meeting and in the months ahead, because the alliance between the Republic of Korea and the United States of America is a linchpin of peace, stability, and prosperity for a region of the world that we seek. So thank you all very much, and President Yoon, thank you for everything you've done so far. Appreciate it. Thank you.